Hello beautiful souls, I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a while since I last made a video and I've really missed our heart-to-heart conversations. But I couldn't have picked a better time to return because we are currently moving through three cosmic significant energies. The Summer Solstice and Chiron moving into Taurus along with the new moon energy. Rather than looking at them separately, I would like us to see the bigger picture. And at the end of this video, I will also be pulling a few fortune gypsy cards to see what guidance the spirits have for us. So let's begin. The summer solstice marks the longest day of the year, a celebration of light. But what I love most about this is that it reminds us that life moves in cycles. Light, after reaching its peak, begins to soften again after summer solstice. Nature teaches us that growth isn't constant. There are seasons for blooming, there are seasons for resting, and then there are seasons for beginning again. So instead of asking yourself what you haven't achieved yet, ask yourself, how have I grown in the last 6 months? Maybe you've become more patient. Maybe you've learned to set boundaries. And maybe you're finally choosing yourself. Even the smallest inner changes deserve to be celebrated. One of the biggest changes happening right now is Chiron is entering the sun sign Taurus. Chiron is often called the wounded healer because it points us to those parts of ourselves, those wounds that are ready to be healed now. In Chiron, that healing focuses on self-worth, security, our bodies, and the belief that we are enough just as we are. Many people may find old fears resurfacing. Fear of not being good enough, fear of not having enough, or constantly seeking validation from others. But what if these fears are not returning to hurt us, but because they're finally ready to be healed? Perhaps the lesson for this season is that your self-worth has never depended on your achievements, your appearance, or other people's opinions and approvals. Perhaps you have been enough all along. The new moon brings in the energy of new beginnings. It's a reminder that every chapter of life offers us a new opportunity to begin again. It's like planting a seed. You don't plant a seed today and expect flowers tomorrow. You plant a seed, you water it, you nurture it, and you trust the process. This new moon is not asking us what we want to accomplish, but rather it's asking us who do we want to become. Because when we change from inside, our outer world begins to transform on its own. And with that, let's see what the guidance our spirits have for us for this season. The new moon, the garden, and the lotus, and the star beneath it all. When I look at these cards and these events together, I see a beautiful message. The summer solstice asks us to honor our growth. Chiron asks us to heal those parts of ourselves that still doubt our self-worth and let it depend on other people, and the new moon invites us to plant new intentions from a place of self-love rather than fear. Maybe this season isn't asking you to become someone new at all, but rather to remember who you've always been. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and trust your intuition above everything else. Before we end, I'd like to ask you a question. What is that one belief about yourself that you're ready to release? And what new intention are you planting in its place? Share it with me in the comments if you feel called to do so. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Until next time, stay rooted, stay magical, and keep coming home to yourself.